get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying they supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA.
One game for the right to go to the NBA Finals. It is Game 7, and it's the Western Conference Finals on EA Sports. From American Airlines Center in Dallas, tonight, the Dallas Mavericks taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Hello again, everyone. With Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, as we focus on the Mavericks coming into play, they have the home court here, always crucial in a Game 7, with the winner moving on to the NBA Finals.
Now look, I think both teams are worthy of going to the NBA Finals, but the reality is that only one team will prevail this evening. And the way this series has gone so far, I wouldn't be surprised if it goes all the way down to the final shot.
Lets it fly from long range. His first effort off the mark. Knocked loose. Mavs have it. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Hey, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw up and good. It's a 3-point play on the first possession of the game. T-Wolves with the basketball. Screen coming. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Mavericks.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Doncic to Hardaway. Beyond the arc for 3. Another chance. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Teague with the basketball. Just getting started. Strap in for a good one here in Game 7. Knocked loose. And that'll get out of bounds off one of the Mavericks. For 3. Oh, who saw that coming?
Just does everything so well, an all-around, very good player. Offensively, can knock down that shot, but better known for being a 3-and-D type wing who's a lockdown defender.
Tim Hardaway Jr. missed his first. That one goes.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
The Timberwolves have the basketball. Knocked loose. Mavs have it. Porzingis to Hardaway. Has a look. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Layup goes down. Well done.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas, or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
To T. Kristaps Porzingis rejects it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Screen coming. Seth Curry defended by Towns. Oh, nice find for the basket.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
T-Wolves at the controls going up the floor. To Covington. Robert Covington with the strong finish.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Doncic to Seth Curry. Going to launch beyond the arc. Seth Curry off the mark. Good defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
For 3, Luka Doncic, marked man, shot altered and no good. Teague with it up top, down 4. Here comes the screen. Picked up by the Mavericks. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Another chance. KP, Kristaps Porzingis. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
T to Towns. Down low. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Fires the three. That's how you defend. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Can convert the free throw. To Luka Doncic. Porzingis. To Luka Doncic. Hardaway. 5 on the shot clock for the Mavs. Just off the mark.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Knocked loose. Mavs have it. Defense forces the turnover, and it leads to points.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Knocked loose. That approach, that's what you want to see. Nice save. Here's Towns for 2. Wide open look, won't go. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Knocked loose. Tim Hardaway Jr., 2-of-4 now.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Napier with the basketball. They're down 3. Off the mark. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Napier with the basketball. Down 5. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Dallas has it. Doncic. To Seth Curry from long range. Another chance. Hardaway, the drive, right to the basket. Here's a chance from long range. His first quarter struggles from deep continue. It's no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Covington. Free throws coming up.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Robert Covington, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 82%. Can't connect on the first free throw. No good. Missed them both. Nothing going here on that drive. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Good. Off a spin.
Oh, not only does that require extraordinary athleticism, but also a ton of confidence, especially before you even had a chance to build up a good sweat.
Here comes the screen. Seth Curry to Luka Doncic. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Fires the three, and he stays cold from deep as he misses another one. It's no good. Here comes the screen. 5 on the shot clock for the Mavs. And scores at the rim. Jay, good luck recovering from that.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Teague with the basketball. Right now, down 7 to Towns. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line. Karl Anthony Towns at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. First one goes down. And he makes them both. Jordan Bell sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Teague with it up top. 5-point game. Knocked loose. Lets it fly from long range. Jay, he missed his first 5 shots, but he finally gets one to go down from 3.
0 for 5 means absolutely nothing to me. If you make your next 10 shots, you'll finish the game 10 of 15. That'll probably get you $150 million.
Lee with the basketball. His team on top by 8. Brunson to Lee. Doncic kicks it around the perimeter to Lee. Doncic. Not that time. Teague with the basketball. Down 8. Knocked loose. Courtney Lee picked up by Teague. Nothing going here on that drive. Lee to Brunson. Beyond the arc for 3. Jalen Brunson showing off that toughness. Drills the 3.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the 3.
Teague with it up top. Trailing by 11. They get it down for Towns. Kristaps Porzingis snatching it out of the air. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
KP, Kristaps Porzingis. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Oh, he's denied. And that'll get out of bounds off one of the Mavericks. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Mavericks. Good look that time, but off the mark. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Lays it up and in.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
Teague with the basketball. Trailing by 15. Bell. Driving right to the basket. That's going to be out of bounds. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
And he missed the free throw. To Seth Curry. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball, and there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
4-3. His first quarter struggles from deep continue. It's no good. Knocked loose. Mavs have it.
Why not? Let's keep the crowd in it.
Doncic to Seth Curry. Going to launch beyond the arc. Hits it. And the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
But did you see on that three-point shot, did you see him slightly kick his legs out? By kicking his legs out, the defender runs into the legs. There's contact. That's how you get a 4-point play potentially.
Seth Curry with a chance at a 4-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. It's good, has the hot hand, and a 4-point play. Napier with the basketball. Down a bundle. Big finish at the rim.
Finally something goes their way. I don't think I need to tell you, but this has been a disaster of a first quarter. They just need somebody to get hot, and then they need to come together as a team and get a few stops.
Add 2 points to the board.
Whew, I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
For 3. Great defense, forcing the miss. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Mavericks. Porzingis. The rebound's taken by Wiggins. And he finishes at the rim. Desperation shot here from half court. 1 quarter down in this deciding Game 7. Jay and I are back after this. It's the Western Conference Finals on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Teague with it up top. His guys down big. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go. Jeff Teague. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
To Hardaway. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and the rebound taken in by the T-Wolves. Teague with the basketball. Down by 15. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Now a pass stolen by the Timberwolves. Mavs have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Luka Doncic slams it down.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Teague with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Fires the 3, and Jeff Teague knocks it down even with the defense all over him.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
From long range, Seth Curry off the mark. Good defense. To the rim, lays it up and in.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Doncic to Hardaway.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Mavericks. KP, Kristaps Porzingis. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
You see, Ed, skill levels at this game are at an all-time high. Inside-out threats are tough. You got to make it hard for him to actually catch the ball in those higher percentage areas.
Doncic to Porzingis. Able to convert inside.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Dallas with the possession. Here's a chance from long range. Luka Doncic, marked man. Shot altered and no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Seth Curry. All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
You see, here's why versatility is so imperative for your offensive repertoire. If you're a one-trick pony as a defender, I know exactly how to defend you because you only do one thing. But if you have versatility, then the coach can put you in multiple looks within the offense, and then you can get it any way you want it.
T. It's no good. Shots not going down. Doncic to Porzingis. Hardaway. Still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good. Knocked loose. Teague with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Dives for it. Not afraid to mix it up. Hardaway. To Seth Curry. Fires the three. Not going down here. Hardaway. Not a good pass there. T-Wolves have it. And scores. Strong take.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Doncic to Hardaway. Has a chance, and he buries it.
From somebody who loved to score a lot himself. Defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to...
The crossover gets inside, and the slam dunk.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Wiggins to Teague. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Oops, he missed the first one. Second one goes. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Mavericks with the possession.
Let's go. Pick him up. Pick him up.
Doncic to Seth Curry. To Luka Doncic. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw's good. It's a 3-point play. This big first half continues. Mavs have it.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
Seth Curry to Hardaway. Seth Curry to Luka Doncic. Here comes the screen. Tim Hardaway Jr. now 3 for 9.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Picked up by the Mavericks. Lets it fly from long range. He'll take that any day.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
To Wiggins. Knocked loose. Oh, the hustle keeps the ball in play. To Towns. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Karl Anthony Towns trying to cash in on a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throw's good to cap off the three-point play as they draw a tiny bit closer. It's the Mavericks right now at the controls. Doncic to Seth Curry. Beyond the arc for three. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. First free throw is good. And he hits the second. Three for three. Nice. Timberwolves have the basketball. Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
And Jay, they called the foul.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Doncic to Hardaway. The jumper's off the mark. Here comes the screen. Nice pass to set things up. Robert Covington with the strong finish.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Doncic to Seth Curry. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Mavericks with the basketball. Doncic to Seth Curry. Hardaway. Can't get the bounce. Seth Curry pins it. Fourth this contest.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at three coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Whoops, that won't go. Knocked loose. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Tim Hardaway Jr. It'll stay with the T-Wolves. Towns. Not that time. He missed it. Short jumper won't fall.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Knocked loose. And he knocks it down, Jay.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Minnesota with the basketball. Pass stolen by the Mavericks. To Luka Doncic. Hardaway. Won't go down. The follow won't go either. And a nice finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Doncic to Seth Curry. 4-3. Smothering D.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Off the assist.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
To Hardaway. And the finish at the rim.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Kristaps Porzingis. Huge block. Ooh, 5 now. Dallas owns the basketball.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Trying to cash in. A fundamental shot right there.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
And Towns with the flush. The smooth, fluid game from Karl Anthony Towns. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
And that'll get out of bounds off one of the Mavericks. Bayless into the front court. Down a bundle to Towns. Karl Anthony Towns. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Dallas has it. Doncic to Seth Curry. Doncic, ball's tied up. Neither player wants to give it up. They're in position. Let's see who can retain it. Seth Curry. Going to launch beyond the arc. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Knocked loose. Return label included.
The offense might want to adjust here. That's his 4th block of the evening.
Jordan Bell with the dunk.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Bayless into the front court. His guys down big. If he's hitting shots, it could be a long night.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
We are at halftime in Game 7. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime. and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Mavericks have a comfortable lead at the halfway mark. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Dallas Mavericks. The Timberwolves were unable to find an offensive flow in the opening half. They've got the break to figure some things out. And trust me, they've got a few things to figure out. Still, it's not like they're totally out of this game. These are the guys getting buckets for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Game practice. Defense.
The Dallas Mavericks have been exhibiting some amazing defense in this matchup. Steals on the floor, blocks in the sky. They're dominating on defense all over the floor.
Player of the half.
Doncic has already put together a pretty nice highlight reel for himself, and that's just after one half of basketball. He did a lot of scoring, and it probably won't stop anytime soon. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Teague with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Off the mark at the line. Seth Curry to Hardaway. For 3, Jay, you had to figure sooner or later one of those threes was going to go down.
I don't know. I'm a little bit beside myself that they kept shooting the ball at that clip. I mean, when you miss that many shots in a row, you usually try to get to the rim, see the ball go in, then go inside out. But obviously, that's not the case.
Jeff Teague at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He struggled so far. Free throw good for the three-point play. It's back to a 14-point game. Doncic to Hardaway. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Nice setup. And it's Hardaway with the 3 off the catch and shoot.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
To Teague. Fires the 3. Off the mark. Dallas with the possession. Doncic to Seth Curry. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To Teague. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
First one, count it.
It's like practice.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Doncic to Seth Curry. Now a pass stolen by the Timberwolves. Missed a wide open look to Porzingis. Not that time. Slams it down.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Hardaway defended by the Canadian Wiggins. From long range, Luka Doncic, marked man, shot altered and no good. Teague with the basketball, trailing by 15 to Towns. Jumper's good.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Hardaway. Can't get past the defender. Drive to the basket, but the shot won't go. Teague with it up top. Down by 15. Doncic. To Porzingis. Shot from the lane won't go.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
It's Minnesota basketball. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Robert Covington tips it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Count the bucket for two.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Knocked loose. High risk, high reward. It stays in their possession. Wide open look won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
To Hardaway. Seth Curry. To Porzingis. Hardaway. Fine to shoot. Hardaway. Offensive rebound. Doncic. To Hardaway. Not a good pass there. T-Wolves have it. And he'll head to the line.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Nope. First one does not go. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Mavericks with the possession. And count the basket.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Jeff Teague trying to cash in on the three-point play. Shooting 66% in this contest. Here comes the screen. Doncic to Porzingis. Dallas with 4 to shoot. The pass set it all up.
Well, some players just have that innate ability to let the game reveal itself. And that's the patience that Doncic has. He also has the height at 6'8". He can see over smaller defenders to make that easy pass.
Mavs have it. Hardaway to Seth Curry. Doncic to Seth Curry. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
It's the Mavericks right now at the controls. Fires the three, buries the three. He's too good to leave that open.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Teague with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Lets it fly from long range. He buries it.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Now whistle as Minnesota's going to take the timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. T, knocked loose, picked up by the Mavericks. Hardaway to Luka Doncic. Seth Curry to Hardaway. Beyond the arc for three. Misfires. It's no good. Minnesota at the controls. And scores. Karl Anthony Towns with the finish.
In an era where big centers often get devalued, Karl Anthony Towns is a true foundational player. He can function as a traditional center, but also can show you quick moves around the perimeter and knock down that three-point shot from deep.
Down low Towns to T. And counted at the rim.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
Doncic to Hardaway. Doncic to Seth Curry. Short jumper off the mark. Knocked loose. Mavs have it. Doncic to Hardaway. 4-3. Yes.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Nearing impossible. No getting through.
5, Ed. That's 5 blocks tonight.
Mavericks with the basketball. Doncic to Seth Curry. Can't connect. Teague with it up top. Down a bundle. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. No good. For three, he's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Scores from the post. To Porzingis. Knocks it down from mid-range.
So much about passing is about the pace of the pass. Sometimes you need to dart the pass through the gap. Other times you need to have a feathery touch where you can loft the ball up for your player to dunk the ball. That pace is everything in this game.
This offer is only valid during today's game, so take advantage of this great opportunity.
Time to shuffle things up. T. Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
Hardaway to Luka Doncic. Hardaway. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. T. And the rebound belongs to the Mavericks. with a piece.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Kristaps Porzingis able to recover with the block. Incredible. 6 tonight. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And he's going to the line to shoot 2.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. To Seth Curry. Hardaway. Fires the 3. It's in the jeans. Tim Hardaway Jr. Hand in his face. Hits the tough 3.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those 3 things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Here comes the screen to Seth Curry. Now a pass stolen by the Timberwolves.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade.
Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D.
Wiggins to Towns. Knocked loose. Count it.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Luka Doncic. Hardaway. Knocks down the 3.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with the three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
To Porzingis. Hardaway. To Luka Doncic. Screen coming. From long range. Knocks it down.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Rebound for Porzingis.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Dallas with the basketballs. We begin the 4th quarter, and it might be time to empty the bench, Jay. This game appears to be well in hand.
And their starting 5 has certainly earned the 4th quarter off. They've been terrific this ball game. And this is the type of game where you find a chance to relax. You ice up, you watch your other teammates play, you applaud them, and you get ready for the next game.
Napier with the basketball. His guys down big. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Shabazz Napier at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 80% at the line. Doncic to Hardaway. Here's a chance from long range. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Knocked loose. Picked up by the Mavericks.
Can the offense just run some clock here? I've seen enough.
from the painted area won't go down.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
To Luka Doncic. Nice pass to get things going.
And Ed, not every pass needs to be a home run pass or thread the needle. Sometimes an easy kick ahead or an easy shuffle pass can make the game simple. The more simplistic the game is, the more efficient you'll be as a unit.
Seth Curry to Luka Doncic. To Hardaway. And the rebound taken by the Wolves. Knocked loose. Mavs have it.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
T-Wolves with the basketball. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Mavericks. Fires the three. Luka Doncic, marked man. Shot altered and no good. Bell. Knocked loose. Mavs have it. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Luka Doncic trying to cash in on a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Porzingis with the rebound. Lets it fly from long range, and it's good.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Took it down the lane, but it's no good. Beyond the arc for three. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Knocked loose. That's out. Last touch by Shabazz Napier. Doncic to Seth Curry. 4-3. And that'll be rebounded by Bell. Napier with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Knocked loose. Going to launch beyond the arc. And Minnesota claims the rebound. The drive right to the basket. A couple of cracks at the line now.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Shabazz Napier has got 2 shots coming. He's struggled so far. And he connects on the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. Doncic to Seth Curry. And that's rebounded by Minnesota. To Towns. Has a look. It goes down. He improvises and scores.
The reality is no one can guard a player at his level one-on-one. The help defense needs to be shown, and he needs to see a series of obstacles instead of just one individual.
Turns and slams it down.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Knocked loose. Picked up by the Mavericks. Doncic to Seth Curry. For three. Seth Curry off the mark. Good defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
That's out. Last touch by Karl Anthony Towns. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. To Hardaway. Not a good pass there. T-Wolves have it. Great feed. Sets it up. Yes. And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Jeff Teague at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He's shooting 71% so far. Off the mark on his free throw. To Luka Doncic. Top of the key. Hardaway buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Seth Curry. To Hardaway. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That right there, Jay, his 8th three of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
Knocked loose. Dallas owns the basketball. Fires the three. Not done yet. It's rebounded by Teague. Probing the defense. Teague defended by Seth Curry. From long range. Rebound Covington. Knocked loose. Mavs have it. Here's a chance from long range. Doncic showing why the Mavs traded up to get him.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Doncic to Hardaway. Fires the three. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Doncic to Seth Curry. Doncic to Hardaway. Lets it fly from long range. The hot night continues. He's hit 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
Kristaps Porzingis swats it. 8 now.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Porzingis to Luka Doncic. To Hardaway. It goes down.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
The Timberwolves have the basketball. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Mavericks. Doncic. Down low for power to Seth Curry. Beyond the arc for three. He was all over him. Teague with the basketball. Down a bundle. Knocked loose. Doncic to Hardaway. Seth Curry picked up by Teague. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Mavs have it. 4-3. 10 threes for him now in the game, Jay. Just astonishing.
And I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's only happened 30-something times since the three-point line went into effect in 1979. Goes to show you how big of a night he's having.
How old were you back then?
I was not born yet, my friend.
Boom, baby. Dallas has it. Doncic to Porzingis. Here comes the screen. Surveys the floor. Doncic. Great pass to set it up. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Knocked loose. He's on the deck. Great sacrifice. And that'll get out of bounds off one of the Mavericks. Substitution being made in this one. Cleans it up. Tough make through traffic.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Doncic to Seth Curry. Active fans to stay with it. We'll get a jump. They don't want to lose this possession. Let's see what they can do with the jump. Seth Curry. To Wiggins. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
To Seth Curry. Doncic. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game was just about over. You might not make many friends on the other side with that three.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw up and good. It's a three-point play, but a rare spot as they continue to trail big. For three, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Bayless into the front court. He'll run the offense. And that'll get out of bounds off one of the Mavericks. Time for some new personnel into the game. Knocked loose. Towns matched up with Seth Curry. Short jumper won't go down. Dallas with the possession. Doncic to Seth Curry. Screen coming. Seth Curry sizing up Jordan Bell. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Seth Curry is going to get 3 shots here. He's perfect from the line so far. Knocks down the first. That one won't go. One more to come. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Mavericks.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
Fires the three, drains it.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Jordan Bell with the dunk.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
From long range. Well defended. Knocked loose. Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go. The victory to the Mavericks. They are champions of the Western Conference. They're on their way to the NBA Finals. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time.
The Mavericks are the Western Conference champions. After a long, grueling season, they're now headed to the NBA Finals. Check out the leading scores for the Dallas Mavericks. The Timberwolves were eliminated from the playoffs today, and I'm sure there are no words that can make them feel better right now. Making the playoffs can be considered a success, but that's probably not what they want to hear right now. Check out the leading scores for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Game track.
Defense. The Dallas Mavericks showed us how important defense can be in this league, especially when it leads to plenty of opportunities on the other end of the court.
Player of the game.
Doncic and his triple-double were the easy choice for this award. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.